Hello everyone, and thank you for joining me on another episode of Minecraft. Today we're in the command block testing world again. I'm creating the Afterlife from Call of Duty Black Ops 2, Mob of the Dead. If you've never heard of or seen this before, whenever you die, you would go into this afterlife state where you can move around quicker, easier, jump higher, you can go through certain walls. I believe you go through certain walls. Some go invisible. But you also have this ability to shoot electricity through your hands, I think it is. On top of that, the zombies ignore you. And also, if you hit a zombie, you will randomly teleport it somewhere nearby. I won't be able to explain the command blocks in order, but I can still explain what they do. So basically, we start off with a scoreboard that counts how many times the player has died. If they have died at least once, I will get their location and set their respawn point to wherever they died. Then, after this, I give them the effects of Afterlife. They have increased speed, increased mobility, and the player in the Afterlife can use that shock ability. So the way it works is fairly simple. Over a certain duration, I clear any of the snowballs that they have and give them one. This is because it requires ammo. Whenever a player launches a snowball through the used flare scoreboard I added earlier, I remove the snowball and summon an armor stand. I'm using an armor stand because it is invisible and I can teleport it in the direction it's facing. I create particle effects around that armor stand so that it's more obvious where it is. I have also created a really complicated command that detects what block the armor stand is in. Inside of a block that a projectile cannot go through, it will destroy the armor stand. This is because the shock does not actually go through blocks. The way I detect for nearby zombies is simply getting the entities nearby the armor stand. I only get one though, because that is the limit. I also do a few other things to the player. As well as getting all of the effects, I put particles around them to closer represent the afterlife mechanic. So you can see, if I haven't died yet, nothing special happens. Perfectly at nighttime, which is when Mob of the Dead happened. If I were to meet my untimely demise, you can immediately see effects in the game over screen. When I respawn, I'll respawn right where I died. I have all these effects now, and you can see the snowball in my hand is doing weird things, but that's okay. Whenever I throw a snowball, it appears to do nothing. One other thing, as I mentioned, they act like electricity, so I can detect when it hits a certain area and power something based on what it hit. So I use that here to detect when I throw a snowball at this lamp. And as mentioned, it doesn't go through blocks. Currently, there is no way to exit the afterlife, so the closest thing to do is turn off the machine. So thank you all so much for joining me in this episode of the Command Block Testing World. Hopefully you all enjoyed, and I will hopefully see you in the next one, so, if I will, see you there, I'll be waiting.